big thing, the next big moment.
Yeah, absolutely. That constant forward momentum.
But what if, in all that speed, you're not just missing out on like profound sources of joy, but you're actively bypassing them?
Hmm.
What if that, I don't know, lukewarm coffee on a Tuesday morning or the same old route you take to work? What if it actually holds some kind of immense wonder?
If you just stop to see it.
Exactly, if you just see it.
It's fascinating, isn't it? How we often search for these huge, extraordinary experiences when, genuine magic might be subtly woven into the fabric of the everyday, the mundane.
Hey, it's not about grand gestures, is it? It's more like a quiet, um, a profound shift in how you perceive things.
That's it, that subtle shift in perception.
And that is precisely what this deep dive is all about today. Our mission really is to try and reclaim our attention, especially now in this image-saturated, hyper-connected world we live in.
It's a big ask these days.
It is. So we're embarking on a journey looking into the profound health, psychological, and even spiritual benefits of truly noticing the beauty, the details all around you.
The subtle stuff, the
Yeah.
unexpected thing.
Yeah, it's about consciously retuning your perspective, recognizing that magic doesn't always need some big dramatic event, and understanding how this practice can fundamentally transform your well-being, your creativity, even your connection to the world.
It feels like a really critical skill for modern life.
Yeah.
Because we are relentlessly pushed to speed up, aren't we? To scan.
Instead of truly observing.
And that's the core of the problem, right? This relentless fast lane. Our attention spans, well, they are demonstrably shortening.
You hear about that all the time.
And our brains are just constantly inundated. Get this. The average person checks their phone something like 85 times a day.
Wow, 85.
Yeah. And this over-reliance on tech, plus that whole culture of busyness we're all caught up in, it actively stops us, really, from experimenting, from thinking deeply, and just from seeing what's right there.
It does feel like we get caught in this monotonous reel sometimes, cycling through the familiar, constantly overlooking the inspiration or the grounding feeling that can come from tiny details. Like the way sunlight cuts through a dusty window, you see the little motes dancing, or those really intricate, almost microscopic patterns in cracked pavement.
Things you'd normally just walk right past.
Exactly. We're often sort of conditioned, aren't we? Like robots, almost. Stick to the safe paths, the sanitized, rounded off, curated spaces.
Right, the pre-approved zones.
And when we do that, we miss the dangerous, the dirty, and maybe the most exciting real nature of the world that exists beyond those controlled environments.
That's so true. Modern life often tries to steer us away from anything that isn't perfectly presented or, pre-approved, and we miss out on a much richer, more unfiltered experience of just being.
Yeah.
Which is why I think practices like, say, urban exploration, even though they might seem a bit niche, offer such a compelling counter-narrative.
Oh, so?
Well, people seek out these abandoned, derelict spaces precisely because they reveal how nature reclaims concrete, or how time leaves its intricate marks, how the raw, untamed world interacts with human stuff.
It's a stark contrast to the shiny, sterile environments we often find ourselves in.
Exactly. It's a powerful reminder that beauty and intrigue exist even in decay, in the unpolished, things that aren't necessarily pretty.
Okay, so what's the antidote then to this fast-paced, skimming existence that, seems to be robbing us of quite a lot?
It really comes down to the power of slowing down
No?
and noticing, truly noticing.
And this isn't about, pretending life is perfect or forcing some constant state of bliss, right? I mean, I still face the occasional overflowing laundry basket myself.
Of course, it's life.
Mm.
But it's about making a subtle, conscious choice to actually see the world around you.
People call it slow looking, don't they? Or mindful observation.
That's right. And slow looking isn't just a trendy phrase. It's actually defined as a mode of learning, a means of gaining knowledge through observation.
Ah, okay. A mode of learning.
Yeah. It's a direct counterforce to our hyper-accelerated world and those shrinking attention spans we mentioned. This practice creates a much more immersive experience with whatever you choose to engage with. An object, an idea, a piece of art, anything.
So it helps you step out of that constant survival mode.
Exactly. And into a space of genuine appreciation.
What's really fascinating is how this simple act connects directly to our well-being, our mindset. It's about deliberately noticing those tiny details, maybe choosing a more positive or expansive perspective.
And cultivating a real sense of appreciation for the seemingly insignificant things the things that actually make up our lives when you add them all together.
And the benefits of doing this, they're surprisingly far-reaching, aren't they? Let's maybe start with mental and emotional well-being.
Definitely. Viewing things slowly, mindfully, it genuinely impacts your brain chemistry. It's not just a vague mood boost. Research suggests mindful observation can specifically activate neural pathways linked to reward anticipation.
Reward anticipation. So like finding things becomes genuinely rewarding.
Precisely. It's like a mini game your brain plays with itself, making everyday discoveries actually feel pleasurable. And this helps us disconnect from that constant digital buzz, really engage our senses, and retrain our ability to sustain attention. It makes us more comfortable just focusing on one thing.
It's like sending your brain to the gym, in a way, a cognitive workout.
You could definitely see it like that. It builds mental resilience and focus, and this practice acts as a powerful anchor, grounding you firmly in the present moment.
Which naturally quiets down that incessant chatter, right? The worries, the anxieties.
It does. It's genuinely soothing for the soul. A really welcome break from that relentless pressure to always be busy, always be efficient.
Exactly. And the research backs this up, doesn't it? I think I read something about mindful walking.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Research specifically on mindful walking has shown it can promote what psychologists call upward spirals of positive mood. It significantly lowers stress and anxiety, improves cognitive function, and can even reduce the perception of chronic pain. It literally calms both the body and the mind, effectively reducing those overwhelming feelings many of us deal with daily.
That's incredible, just from walking and paying attention.
Yeah, and get this, some studies show even just 10 minutes of mindful observation outdoors can significantly cut cortisol levels, our main stress hormone.
10 minutes. Okay, that feels doable.
Right.
So beyond that immediate calm, what about cognitively? Does it make you smarter?
Well, maybe not smarter in the IQ sense,
Yeah.
but slow looking directly strengthens your observational skills. It makes you more alert, more attentive to details in all aspects of life, not just when you're intentionally practicing.
So it spills over.
It does. It's a powerful tool for learning because it encourages you to make your own observations, to go beyond what experts or, anyone else tells you you should see.
I like that, making your own discoveries.
And this practice actively supercharges your creativity, which is crucial not just for artists, but for innovation, for problem solving in any field.
How does that work?
Well, a simple shift in your environment, or even just consciously stepping outside your usual comfort zone, allows you to refocus your perceptions, to see familiar things anew.
Can you give an example?
Sure, think of an architect. They might look at those intricate patterns in cracked pavement, not just as decay, but maybe as a blueprint for a new building facade design.
Ah, I see. Finding inspiration in unexpected places.
Or a writer might find a whole character arc suggested by the way sunlight falls on a lonely chair. Like those photos by Bruce Katz you mentioned, taking seemingly insignificant objects and making them heroic through observation.
All right, right.
And importantly, this practice helps you avoid jumping to conclusions, making hasty interpretations. It fosters a deeper, more nuanced understanding of things.
It's almost like the more you consistently practice seeing the beauty in small things, the more creative connections and ideas just start bubbling up spontaneously.
That's a great way to put it. And it also deepens your connection, both to the world around you and, importantly, to yourself.
How so?
By engaging all your senses, you start peeling back layers of distraction. You engage with the world on a really profound sensory level. And that often leads to quiet reflection, maybe a deeper self-understanding.
Finding that hidden richness that's always there if we just pause long enough to notice it.
Exactly.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? I can say, for me, embracing this practice has genuinely made a significant positive impact. It's subtle, but really powerful.
Yeah.
Just this shifting perspective. It allows me to appreciate what I already have rather than constantly chasing more or better.
That constant chase is exhausting.
It is. Paulo Coelho famously wrote, "The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them." And it really feels like that. It's restorative. It breathes life into your spirit.
Beautifully put.
But okay, how do we actually cultivate this art? It's not like flicking a switch, right? It's a practice.
Definitely a practice.
Yeah.
A good way to start is just by becoming more aware, more present in your most routine tasks.
Like making coffee.
Exactly. When you're making your morning coffee, don't just go through the motions. Really notice the steam rising, the rich, dark color of the brew as it fills the mug. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands.
Engage all your senses.
Throughout your day, listen for the distinct chirping of different birds outside your window. Notice the comforting smell of fresh bread from a bakery down the street. Feel the surprising roughness of tree bark as you walk past.
That's mindful observation in action, isn't it?
Precisely. It's about choosing an object from your immediate environment,
Mm.
maybe a flower, an insect, even just the clouds, and focusing on it as if you're seeing it for the very first time.
Exploring every aspect.
Visually exploring every aspect, yeah. Letting yourself be consumed by its presence. Maybe even trying to connect with its inherent energy or its place in the world.
Okay, and here's something I find really insightful. The idea of embracing imperfection.
Ah, wabi-sabi.
Yes, the Japanese aesthetic. It teaches us to find beauty in things that are transient or flawed,
Mm-hmm. Like a chipped teacup, maybe, or a weathered wooden fence?
or even just the endearing asymmetry of a slightly crooked smile. These imperfections, they aren't defects, are they? They're marks of time, of experience. They add character, depth.
They tell a story.
Yeah.
And they remind us that nothing is truly permanent or flawless.
Which is a relief, in a way. You can also actively reframe your perspective, right? Challenge those negative assumptions we often have about everyday stuff.
Absolutely. Instead of seeing laundry as just a chore, maybe reframe it as an act of care
Hmm.
for yourself, for your loved ones.
Or instead of being annoyed by rain.
Take a moment to appreciate how it transforms the landscape, how the air feels cleaner, the sense of freshness it brings.
That's a powerful shift. And I like this trick. When you look at familiar objects, ask yourself, what if I'd never seen this before?
That's a good one.
It just helps break that routine perception, doesn't it? It often unveils completely new details or perspectives you've overlooked for years.
It really does. And we can integrate this more actively, too, through things like habit stacking and mindful movement.
Okay, habit stacking. How does that apply here?
Well, you integrate mindful walking, for example, into your existing routine. Habit stacking just means pairing a new skill with an already established habit.
So you might tell yourself,
Okay, while I'm walking to get lunch today, I'm going to dedicate this walk to mindful observation. You piggyback the new habit onto the old one.
got it. And maybe try a digital detox while you're doing it.
Definitely recommend that. Put the phone away, turn off the distractions, focus entirely on the sensory experience of moving through the world.
You could even try some paced breathing techniques, like the 4-7-8 or box breathing.
Yes, those are excellent for deepening the experience and reducing stress while you walk. It enhances your connection to both your body and your surroundings simultaneously.
Okay, two more things. Gratitude and expression.
Crucial. Keep a gratitude journal, perhaps. Make a conscious effort to notice and appreciate the small things, the warmth of your bed on a cold morning, a kind word from a friend.
These aren't just polite nods, are they? They're active choices to acknowledge the positive.
Exactly. And use creative outlets. Writing, sketching, photography, even just making mental notes to capture the beauty or interesting details you discover.
Why does capturing it help?
Because that act of documenting, even just in your mind, it solidifies your observations. It deepens your appreciation. It helps you revisit those moments of unexpected joy later on.
Makes sense. So this deep dive, it's really shown us that joy. It isn't only found in grand ambitions or dramatic, life-altering events, is it?
No, often it whispers quietly in the everyday.
Yeah. It's about training our vision, really, to see the extraordinary within the ordinary, to recognize the unique beauty that surrounds us, even in the simplest moments.
But it requires slowing down.
Ah,
It requires a conscious shift in focus, a deliberate choice to truly see.
the beauty is always there, isn't it? Just waiting for you, the listener, to discover it.
It's an ongoing practice, though, a journey of continuous discovery that subtly but profoundly enriches your life.
And the more you cultivate this way of seeing, the richer and more fulfilling your life will undoubtedly become. So we'll leave you with this provocative thought. What small, seemingly insignificant detail will you choose to truly see and appreciate today? What moment of unexpected joy might you unlock?
A great question to carry with you.
Until our next deep dive, keep your eyes, your mind, and your heart wide open to the wonders of life.